Welcome to today's tutorial where we explore the innovative intersection of augmented reality and disaster preparedness. This video is designed to provide you with both theoretical insights and practical coding examples, demonstrating how we can leverage AR technologies. First, let's take a moment to understand what augmented reality, or AR, actually is. Simply put, AR overlays digital information onto the real world through devices like smartphones, tablets, or AR glasses. It enhances our perception of reality, making it an effective tool for training, simulation, and real-time information delivery. In the context of disaster preparedness, AR can be a game changer. Imagine training first responders with interactive visualizations or helping citizens navigate their environment during an emergency with real-time data. Let's dive deeper. In this tutorial, we will create a simple AR application using Java and AR Core. Our application will highlight evacuation routes in a simulated disaster scenario, displaying them on a mobile device in real time. Before we start coding, ensure you have the following prerequisites. 1. Android Studio installed on your computer. 2. An Android device that supports AR Core. 3. Basic knowledge of Java and Android development. Let's begin by setting up a new Android project in Android Studio. Open Android Studio and select Start a new Android Studio project. Choose Empty Activity and click Next. Name your application, for example, Disaster AR, and set the package name to com.example.disaster. Ensure the language is set to Java. In the following screen, select the minimum API level. AR Core requires API level 24 or higher. Click on Finish. This will create your project structure. Next, we need to include AR Core in our project dependencies. Open the build.gradle file, module, app, and add the following dependency. Implementation com.google.ar, core 1.28.0. After adding the dependency, click on Sync Now to ensure everything is set up properly. Now, we'll set up the AR permissions in our Android manifest.xml file. Open this file and add the following permissions. Camera permission, AR Core session permission. Now that we've configured our application, let's set up our main activity. Open mainActivity.java and replace its content with the following code that initializes the AR session. Great! We have the basic setup done for our AR session. Now, we need to create a user interface that allows users to visualize evacuation routes. We will use a simple XML layout file for this. Next, we'll enhance our application by allowing it to draw evacuation routes in AR. For this, we'll define some sample route data. You might want to create a separate data class to manage this data effectively. Now let's simulate the evacuation routes and display these on the AR scene. Back in main activity, we will initialize a list of evacuation routes, and so we'll need to add a few dummy routes for demonstration purposes. Next, we will visualize these routes using marker objects in AR. We can create a method named drawRoutes that takes the routes list and draws them on the AR scene. Now that we have the logic to visualize the routes, let's integrate this into our AR rendering loop. The rendering loop is crucial for AR applications because it continuously updates the AR scene. At this point, we have a ground-up understanding of how to visualize evacuation routes using AR Core. But before we finish, let's discuss the user experience aspect. It's critical that the application not only functions correctly, but is also user-friendly and intuitive. Consider features like audio instructions, visual cues, and real-time updates. Imagine incorporating GPS data to provide the most efficient routes based on the user's current location during an emergency. To encapsulate our discussion, we have developed a simple yet effective AR application that can be extended to provide real-time evacuation guidance. We've showcased how to create AR objects, handle basic route data, and visualize it on Android devices. While this is a basic application, imagine the potential it holds. As technology advances, we can integrate more complex simulations, interactive elements, and real-time updating features that make this tool invaluable in real disaster scenarios. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial on using augmented reality for disaster preparedness. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it insightful. Feel free to comment with your thoughts or questions, and check out the links provided in the description for additional resources.